Just in at Unique Classic Cars, 1966 Mercury Capri Comet two-door hardtop. This is an actual mile car that has been fully restored, and it is over the top. A little over 35,000 original miles on this car before restoration. C-code correct power plant, 289 underneath the hood, automatic transmission, C4. Let's take a look at this chrome in the front bumper. Bright work on the headlight surrounds, the grille, all the bright work, stainless, chrome, all of that was redone in the restoration, as well as a show quality paint job. And like I said, over the top. This is a paint code 8 car, so it is an original yellow car. Interior, 5D, parchment interior. Check out the still pictures. They can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link down in the description. That's going to take you right to our website. Of course, you can call us, 507-386-1726. Riding on some nicely polished chrome Magnum 500 wheels, Cooper Cobra radials. And look at the bright work around that wheel well, and then also down the lower rocker of that car. This thing's as straight as an arrow too, and this paint is laid on beautifully. There's no doubt about that. This car will take home some trophies. There is no doubt in my mind. Turn some heads, but best of all, this thing would be a blast to drive. Technician that looked at it in our shop, no notes on it. It is absolutely practically like new, is what he said. My guess is the thing probably dries out better than it did when it was new. Brakes are 100% front and rear. That was one note he had, I guess. Other than that, just nothing. Turn the key and go have some fun. Chrome in the rear bumper, also looking good. And as you can see, that paint has a nice shine to it. The factory dash in this car was restored, along with the weather stripping. I mentioned the chrome and bright work as far as the stainless goes. The original jack is in the trunk and the correct spare, and you'll be able to see that in the still pictures. And once again, those still pictures can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. Up and down the passenger and then the driver's side, you can see there's no major nicks, dings, or scratches. If you like these mid-60s to late 60s Mercurys, Fords, really just any car from that era, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You never know what you're going to see come through here at Unique Classic Cars, and this is a prime example right here. You just do not see these every day. All right, let's check out this interior a little bit better. We're going to start it up. Let's hear it run because I want to show you the engine bay. It still has the original smog hooked up, everything restored on it underneath the hood. Very cool to have something like that, just so original. Door panel obviously looks great. Seats, vinyl cloth combination, no rips, tears, holes. Seat belts intact. Front and rear. Headliner looks great. AM radio is working fine. Heater blows hot. Let's go ahead and fire this up. Wipers work. You turn the key, it pops off. Boom. Fuel gauge came up. Amp meter. That was a cold start. I wouldn't expect temp gauge to be up. There's your exact miles. 35,447. Original before restoration. Great throttle response. Great sound. You barely have to push that door to close it. Let's listen. Sounding like a pretty original 1966 Mercury Comet. I'm going to pause this a second. I want to get this hood open so we can look at this engine bay because it is incredible. Don't forget to check out those still pictures. Look at the underside too. Stick around to the very end. Jason's going to take this for a drive. I think he's going to have an absolute blast. It's going to drive like a new car. Underside of the hood. Yep, spotless. And look at this engine bay. Told you this thing's over the top. As you can see, power brakes, new booster, master cylinder, all done in restoration. Paint on the engine looks like new. Here's some of your smog components. Still all intact. Which, of course, a lot of the cars don't still have that because they were tore off when they could be. And you're looking for something that's original, that's show quality, great car for any collection. Here it is. This one's not going to disappoint. 1966 Mercury Comet Capri, two-door hardtop. Check out the still pictures, uniqueclassiccars.com. You're going to be able to see the door tag. You're going to do any decoding, check out the VIN. You're going to see the underside. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. Number to call, once again, 507-386-1726. This one won't last long.
Hey, it's George from Motorhood Podcast at Unique Classic Cars.
Hey, and this is Jeremy, and we're here to tell you where you can find our podcast. So first off, on all the Audible platforms, including Spotify, iHeart, etc., and also right here on the YouTube channel where you can find all of our episodes,
as well as the rest of our shenanigans.
a few other fun things that we'll do.
And when in doubt,
Gas it.
Welcome to Motorhood.
Today we're driving a very nice 1966 Mercury Comet with very low miles. When's the last time you saw a 66 Comet? There's a question for you, because there aren't very many out there. Our turn signal indicators are working as they should. The blower motor also works on this car. Very smooth running car. This car started in an instant from turning the key. You can tell it's a low mile machine. It's nice and tight in all the right ways. Feels good on the road. The original radio.
Profitable side for the
AM radio working. Factory horn sounds great. But for a little minor cracking in the steering wheel, there's few flaws to be seen in this car. And most of them are going to be much more cracked up than this steering wheel. But powered by the 289, a reliable engine. Beautiful interior. Letting go of the wheel, this car stays straight in the lane. Our speedometer showing correct. The temperature is a quarter of the way up the gauge. The fuel gauge is showing full, and the amp meter gauge is right in the middle of the gauge as well. Brakes feel good. We've got power steering, making it easy to take a turn at a roundabout. Doesn't lean that much, a little bit, as it should for 1966. There's the kick down on the automatic transmission. A little bit of whistling from the wing windows, which is very common. Amazing condition inside and out. Take a look at that engine bay, first of all. This car is hard to come by, and one in this condition you're not going to find very many. Take a look at all the pictures over at uniqueclassiccars.com.